Alrighty, it's your boy Zeuxis, and we're back with another Goddess of Victory related video, Goddess of Victory Nikke related video. Now I'm not gonna be going over this, because I have no clue, right? Like I know you guys have probably already seen this. So I'm not gonna go over this, but I'm gonna talk about possible collabs that I think should come to Nikke. That would make a lot of sense too. But like just looking off of this, I couldn't really tell you. A warrior that fights across time and space, that's probably only Fate. Realistically, it could only really be Fate. A wizard, was it capable of casting world creation spells? World creation spells. A wizard who let me search up something, bro. Wizard, anime. Like, let's see. A wizard who could create, what does it say? A wizard capable of casting world creation spells. I'm thinking Madara, but he's not a wizard. So I don't know. Probably Overlord. That's what I'm hearing. A swordsman who can render planets. Like, I don't know. That one is so different. I don't even know. And a trader who purchases and absorbs different designs. I'm thinking that one is either redo of a healer, slime, or shield hero. But let's talk about, again, the collabs that I feel like would make the most sense with this game and why. First up is Black Lagoon. Black Lagoon is, easily makes the most sense, especially since Nikke is a game that will only have female characters, right? And literally, there you go. Let me open up this image in a new tab. But essentially, these three girls right here are the three girls that should be coming in. Not should, but like if they were to have a collab with Black Lagoon, they would come into Nikke. One, not only does Remy, I think I said Rem earlier. Not only does Remy already have booty shorts, right? Nice. You got the maid. And then you have, what was her name? Bear Laika, I think that was her name. I love Black Lagoon. I just forgot there. I only watch this show for She's so hot, bro. Revy is just so hot, bro. So if they have a collab with Black Lagoon in the future, which makes the most sense since they already all have guns. Not to mention the maid has an umbrella. Like, it's so Nikke level because the maid already has an umbrella that shoots like a gun. And, Cacao in the game has the same type of thing, right? Where she shoots with her umbrella, and she's a maid too, so it would be perfect. Like, the way they could have these stories go together would be so perfect. I forgot her name, but she's a military soldier. She became a maid for a rich kid, but she's literally wearing a maid outfit with an umbrella gun. Like, it would make so much sense. And then they already all have guns, right? So I think Black Lagoon is easily like number one. If any collab would make sense with this game, Black Lagoon is that. Like, it's literally Black Lagoon. If any collab made sense with Nikke, it would be Black Lagoon. That's one. Two, Swords Are Online. Now, this one is more of the GGO, so probably season 2, because GGO is Gun Gale Online, and they have guns, right? Not to mention, since we already have a character like, what's her name? Scarlet, right? Who has the sword as well. They could easily, what's it called? You guys can't really see it, but yeah. They could easily give us a character like seen on here, with the sniper, right? So you already know her class. And then Kirito is actually, he does use a gun in the show too, but he's really using like a lightsaber type sword thing. So they could always make him use that as well, especially since, Scarlet uses a sword, right? But I think this would make a lot of sense too. It's SAO. I don't really know any games that have a collab with SAO, if you want me to be so honest with you guys. But yeah, I think Gun Gale Online would make sense. Again, I'm trying to think more of like just the guns in this game. I know the first collab was with Chainsaw Man, which has nothing to do with guns, but I'm kind of going more off just guns in general, right? So I do think Gun Gale Online, or SAO Season 2, which is Gun Gale Online, should be a collab of this game. Now, this one is more of a different one, but especially since we got the Chainsaw Man collab, I think this would be a great collab, and that is actually going to be Spy Family, right? Spy Family, I feel like makes a lot of sense for a collab, especially since, one, Lloyd already has a gun. Anya doesn't have any type of weapons, so I'm feeling like obviously they're going to give her a weapon. But the reason why I say this collab, because, let me pull her up, 1 second. Is because of this girl. This girl is literally a character that's going to come into the game. This is from an old video of mine, where I posted more leaks. But yeah, they gave her, I guess, a pistol, like a water gun type weapon, and it would be great because Anya is literally like this character, right? So I think a collab like this would make sense. Again, a character like Yor doesn't really have a gun, but they could always either just give her a gun like they did Makima and Power, or they could just kind of make like a Scarlet type character where she throws like her knives or whatever. But I know the picture is blurred here because it's a small image, but I zoomed it up. But yeah, I feel like this collab would make so much sense, especially since they have a character like this coming into the game in the future, right? So Spy Family is a great collab, I feel like, for this game. Now this one is more of just like a personal favorite. I just love Tokyo Ghoul. So I would want Tokyo Ghoul to come into the game simply because... I just love Tokyo Ghoul, right? It's not that they couldn't do it, right? We have Toka, we have Rize, we have Eto. We have a lot of girls that are, you know, I guess popular as well that they could do. But this is just more of a fan favorite. It doesn't really have any real reason to be a part of the show, but it is a great, like, it's just such a good show. At least season 1 is really good. The manga's of perfection, though. But yeah, this is just a personal favorite. I would love Tokyo Ghoul. Now, this one is more of a... Again, it's more of just a confused one. But Steins Gate, I think Steins Gate makes a lot of sense as well. Because this game kind of gives like a Steins Gate type vibe in terms of like scenery and stuff. Obviously, in terms of fighting, there's nobody here is really shooting a gun, right? But I feel like they could do a lot. Right, because of one, how the characters are, right? You have a character like a maid here, Kirisu, right? She would be a fan favorite. Like, I want to choose popular animes for possible collabs, but yeah, I feel like Steins Gate could work too, right? I feel like it just has that type of vibe towards Nikke, even though it's like two completely different things. It just has that like same scenery type feeling. You know what I mean? Hopefully you do. Now, this is not a collab I wanted to put on my list here because I feel like Attack on Titan is everywhere, but one, it would make sense because the show just came back, or at least like the part 2 of season 3, whatever, and 2, they already have characters like Sasha, who has a gun in season 4, right? Sasha already has a gun in season 4, so would it, if she has a shotgun, right? Or I believe she had a shotgun, right? Or a sniper. She had one of the two, right? So it wouldn't hurt to bring her. And then obviously you can bring other characters like Hanji. Would make sense, especially now. She can use the rocket things as her ultimate. I don't know what they would do for her gun, but they would give her something. And then for the last female, I'm thinking would probably be obviously Mikasa, right? Like they always do. Because again, it's going to be females if they bring a collab, right? So you got to remember that. I don't know what they would do for her, but again, they could always do a Scarlet and then just give her a sword and all that type of stuff. So keep that in mind. Or they could also bring this idiot from AOT. Like, Sasha is my best girl in AOT. So, like, if you're a Gabby fan, gah! And then honestly, for the last one, it could be any Isekai. I don't know any gacha game that really has a collab, or has multiple collabs, and none of them are like Isekais, right? Like, if you look at every game, freaking Grand Summoners, Grand Cross, Epic 7, all these games have a collab with like an Isekai in there, right? So any Isekai could work, really, right? It doesn't matter. All Isekais are really the same. It's just different characters. But literally every single Isekai has the same type of plot. They either have to beat 100 floors to make it out of the Isekai or whatever. They're just dead and reincarnated as the most powerful character, or they got transferred there and they got transferred there and they have to defeat the Demon Lord. It's all the same for Isekais. Right, so it doesn't really matter which one it is. It could be any of these ones. So definitely let me know what you guys think, what possible collabs you guys would want to see in Nikke. Again, I think the one that makes the absolute most sense, and I will actually be so mad if it never happens, is Black Lagoon. It makes the most sense in terms of how they operate Nikke. They have a lot of girls. The show has girls, main girls who fight and stuff like that. And they already have guns, right? Again, these 3 characters right here would literally be the 3 characters that come. Revi, Baralaika, I believe that was her name. And I forgot her name. But yeah, like these would be the 3 that, look at Revi. Look at her. Yo, if they have a collab with if they have a collab with Revi, oh my God, I'll be there. Lord have mercy. Ooh! Anyways, you guys let me know what you think about this. If you guys want to let me know in the comments or answer these two, give your prediction on these. Or even you guys have like any collabs you would want to see in Nikke, let me know down below. Don't tell me Naruto. I mean, anything could happen, right? Because again, Chainsaw Man happened, but like I don't want to see like a Naruto. Actually, I would. I don't know if any game has a Naruto collab. So you guys let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys next one. I'm out. Peace.